What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. You saw the title, man. I finally got around to seeing Infinity Pool for the second time. I saw it earlier this year and I wanted to get a review out for it, but I never got around to it. But I'm getting around to it now. If you don't know already, Infinity Pool is a new movie by Brandon Cronenberg. I always get them mixed up. He directed Possessor, I'm pretty sure, in 2020, which was one of my favorite movies of that year. I thought it was amazing. This one stars Mia Goth and Alexander Skarsgård. And it's crazy, because like the whole entire reason I watched this for a second time is because I just finished Succession, and Alexander Skarsgård is in that, and he's so good in that. I fucking hated him in that, bro. He's such a good actor. So I wanted to watch him in this, and it's great. It's a really good, like, vacation horror. I swear to God, bro, I feel like shit like this genuinely happens. I feel like people go on, like, vacations like this and, like, do whatever. We'll get into it. I might get into some spoilers in this video. I'm not sure if I want to or not. So I'll have a separate section of the video dedicated to, like, spoiler alerts or whatever, so I don't get too mixed up if you haven't seen the movie yet, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was talking about, this movie stars Mia Goth and Alexander Skarsgård. I thought it was a great movie when I first saw it. I'm glad I didn't see it in theaters because this movie is a lot. This movie is a lot. And like in theaters, I can get like just like overstimulated and shit like that. This movie definitely would have done that for me. I'm glad I didn't see it in theaters, but it's almost like I've heard it interpreted as like an almost autobiographical, like personal film because Brandon can kind of see himself in the character that Skarsgård plays because he's kind of living in the shadow of his dad, who is one of the best directors of all time, who directed like Crimes of the Future and Crash and shit like that. It's a lot to live up to, you know what I'm saying? Like I genuinely understand how he could feel like the main character in this story. I hope he doesn't though, because I thought this movie was fucking great, and I don't think that he's like a talentless hack like Skarsgård is in this movie for the most part. But I really like the practical effects that were in this movie. I guess a lot of this was shot with practical effects, like the weird like tripping orgy scenes and like all that shit. Shot practically, which is super crazy. Cronenberg's the GOAT, bro. That's what I'm saying. I hope he doesn't feel like he's in the shadow of his dad because this is really good. This is a fantastic fucking movie. Very sexy, depraved, terrifying. It really draws you in. It's like super intimate and like uncomfortable. There are a lot of parts in this movie that are very intimate and uncomfortable. The cinematography is beautiful, but like in a very dark way, you know what I'm saying? I know that I say that in like every review that the cinematography is beautiful and shit, but I feel like this one definitely like sets it apart. I really love Dutch angles, and I feel like there's a really nice Dutch angle that's used in this movie. And I know that sometimes they can be overused and that a lot of people think they're corny or whatever, but I really genuinely thought that that specific shot in this movie was really good. I also thought that as far as like the general theme of the movie, it was kind of like a rich people suck theme that we've seen in movies before, like Parasite and shit like that. But it wasn't done in like a corny way, you know what I'm saying? If anything, I really liked the way that it was done here. Genuinely great. Genuinely a fantastic movie, and I love Mia Goth in this movie, bro. Mia Goth, I've heard one of my friends told me that he didn't like Mia Goth in this movie, and then I saw another review where the Possessed by Horror said that her partner actually didn't like Mia Goth's performance in this either, which is crazy. And I was like, 2 for 2, what the fuck? I loved her in this. I thought her voice was amazing. I thought her performance was great. I thought that, like I said, she was very good at like playing these uncomfortable moments and just being so batshit crazy, bro. Like, she's so great in this movie. As far as the things that I didn't like about the movie, there were only just like a couple. I feel like first of all, I want to see a director's cut, because even though this movie is already like 2.5 hours long, is it 2 hours? No, it's not that long. It's like 2 hours long, something like that, whatever. Even though the movie is already like a pretty decent length, I feel like we could have expanded more on the side characters, like the other rich people and stuff like that, because I feel like they're as equally as depraved as the characters that we're seeing, if not even more. And I kind of, now granted, that's just like me kind of being crazy, but like I feel like that we could have seen like more shit, because they were doing some crazy shit. It literally just felt like they were in the background, which I could kind of see as like a director, as like a directorial choice. Is that what it is? That's what it is, right? Whatever. I can see that as like a production decision. Like you see them as just like the side characters, and we're focused in on Mia Goth and Skarsgård, which is like obviously the point of the film. But like I still wanted to see more, bro, because like they had the masks. The masks were so great in this movie, and I'm glad that like pretty much a lot of reviews that I've seen about this movie comment on the masks and how well designed they were. I just want to do a quick shout out to whoever designed those masks, like the costume design or whatever. 10 out of 10, bro. Literally so amazing. I wish I could get them like in physical media, you know what I'm saying? Super dope. But I thought this movie was just like great. I thought it was like a bad trip, like a nightmare. The ending is insane. And like I said, I'm gonna do like a spoiler section or whatever, so I can get like more into that. You know what? Fuck it. Here's the spoiler section. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen this movie yet, bro. I swear to God. The last scene when Skarsgård like beats the shit out of himself, and then Mia Goth is just like, nah, it's okay, and then like breastfeeds him like with the blood on, and then like the next scene she's just like normal and just like chills, like, yeah, hi, like, and like silent, and they're like, yeah, so like we need to like you need to call the person about the he sent me an invoice. I thought that was insane. Like genuinely 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Like that was probably my favorite shot in the movie, and I'm not being biased. That was crazy. I just loved the duality of that moment. It was so insane. It pretty much like summed up the whole movie perfectly. Chef's kiss. 10 out of 10, bro. But yeah, this shit is so good. It's so good. And I like to the point where I was thinking about it for so long afterwards, and like had dreams about it. It was so weird. I'm still thinking about it. Like I still just like randomly would be like, what the fuck, bro? Like it was so good. So good. Like I can't believe, like, I liked it so much more than I did the first time, which is crazy. I know I liked it the first time, but this time I loved it. I loved it. This movie was fan-fucking-tastic. 4.5 out of 5. I loved it. 4.5 stars, bro. I thought it was great. Thought it was amazing. I'm so excited to see what Cronenberg does next, bro. I might even like his movies more than his dad's movies. Okay. Oh, relax. I'm just saying. But got more reviews coming down the pipe, so make sure you check that out. I'm sorry if you could hear the work that they're doing above me right now, like clearing out the next apartment or whatever. They got me fucked up, bro. I was trying to be in the studio today, record some music, and all you hear is blah, 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 blah. Got me fucked up. But anyway, I got a Swallow review dropping soon, so if you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss anything, including that review that I'm going to be dropping in a couple days. I love you guys. I really appreciate it. We're so close to 200 subscribers, bro. If you want to be part of that first 200, just hit the button. It's free. I'm just saying. And hit the like if you liked the review, or if you liked Infinity Pool. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Letterboxd. It's linked below down there along with all my socials. You feel me? You know all the YouTuber shit, bro. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.